All right, moving on. Up next, we have a fireside chat on Verifiable Fandom with the founders of IYK. Here we have another massive link between the fabric of Web3 music. IYK are connecting the physical to the digital, the real world, with NFTs, merch, and more. So please welcome with me, Christopher Lee and Ryan Oyang, to talk about bridging the physical and digital worlds with their company, IYK.
Hey everyone, we're Ryan and Chris, the co-founders of IYK. Today, we're here to talk to you about Verified Fandom, what it means, and how musicians can leverage it today to create more meaningful fan relationships. If I could get my slides real quick, that'd be great. And then we could start. Cool. So the first thing that I want to break down is what fandom looks like today, right? So we've broken this down into 4 levels, with the first being the most accessible, streaming. If you're a fan of a musician, you listen to their music, you stream it, and we'd say like that's the base level. But if you're a more involved fan, you're going to travel to see them live at a show, or you're going to buy merch and rep them in real life. But there's this exciting new 4th category of NFT collectibles that's popped up recently. And at IYK, we love NFTs because we think they're an incredible primitive that powers really diverse fan ecosystems and is an amazing tool for developing that fan engagement. So NFTs are really, really great because they operate on an open standard. There's tons of tooling for you to use NFTs to, for example, gate exclusive experiences and content. Some artists might choose to show backstage or soundcheck footage to music NFT owners. Some of them choose to give ongoing rewards to their earliest music NFT supporters. And then because all of this information is public and on the blockchain, it's very easy for them to identify their top fans and use that information to, again, engineer how they're going to engage and interact with their fans. Last but not least, they're an amazing community building tool where tools like Guild and Collabland help you bootstrap a Discord community, for example, through music NFTs. So let's see how these music NFTs are being distributed today. So I picked out 3 main music NFT platforms here. And if you look at this landscape, it kind of all lies on this increasing kind of utility spectrum, where on the left, catalog is more of this pure collectible type, where it's a one NFT per record, really no rights involved with the purchase, but shows the ultimate level of fan support. As you move along, you have sound, which gamifies the experience a bit by incentivizing support through community membership and the golden egg concept. And last but not least, you have royal, which actually gives you a share of the royalties from the song that you're buying into. So there's a little bit of a financialization aspect in addition to buying into a community, for example. So all of these platforms are amazing tools, but they still only reach a small fraction of fans. Those who are already digitally native, who are early into onboarding themselves into Web3, and those who are open to really like making an investment in their favorite artists. Here at IYK, we think a lot about how to get the broader fan base into the Web3 ecosystem. Because like we mentioned, NFTs are an amazing tool for artists to build their communities and engage their fans. So to do this, our strategy is to meet fans where they already are by tying NFTs into the core fan experiences of buying merch and going to live concerts. So this adds 2 more pillars to the NFT space, right? We've got collectibles, merch, and concerts all being tokenized. And to us, that's all in the mission to broaden the scope of what we call verified fandom. What is verified fandom? For fans like me, it means a stream or an avenue to receive rewards and access to my artist. If I own music NFTs, I'll be in the Discord community. I'll get the airdrops. But more importantly, I get to flex my patronage online because my music NFTs show up everywhere. OpenSea, my Rainbow wallet, and it's really easy for me to display my support. For artists, it means they're able to capture fan behavior in a secure way. If someone holds an attendance NFT, you want to know reliably that they were at one of your shows. If they hold a merch NFT, you want to know that, hey, they currently own that piece of merch. Because what that allows you to do is really opens up this whole new world of you engineering your own ecosystem. For you to have that information of what merch resonates, what does the attendance look like? It means you can plan more carefully your tour dates and music releases. And it also means you can mix up your ecosystem of rewards, right? What do people who went to 3 of my shows get? What do people who own 3 pieces of my merch get? All of this is possible because this is new data that can be captured by an artist through the power of NFTs. So to show you what this looks like in practice, I'm going to hand it over to Chris. So take it away.
Cool. Thank you, sir. So how exactly, can we change the slide? Cool. So how exactly do we tokenize the physical world? Well, at IYK, we have 2 approaches. And the first approach is to tokenize a physical item directly. And the way we do that is by embedding an NFC chip into the garment itself, where anyone who scans the tag has the temporary right to claim the corresponding NFT. And what this means is if you were to give the hoodie away to a friend or sell it on eBay, well, the next owner can actually scan the tag to claim that NFT out of the prior owner's wallet and into theirs. And so when Ryan and I set out to create this pull-based design, our intention was to create an NFT that could serve as a good digital proxy for physical possession. And when you have that, we think it's an extremely powerful concept that can unlock new forms of engagement, where what if you could just take a snapshot of people who own merch from a 2019 tour, conduct an on-chain raffle, and provide rewards for those people? Well, today, there's no mechanism to actually know who has that merch. And by linking these NFTs, we think that it provides that new opportunity. So a quick case study, earlier this year, we dropped some hoodies in partnership with Index Co-op and the Bankless DAO. And owners of the hoodie were able to claim the corresponding hoodie NFT. But in addition, we embedded a reward into the garment itself, where once you owned the hoodie NFT, each one of the hoodies came with another token that folks were able to claim. We also plan to push what's possible with this technology where, for example, we can turn off the public sale and utilize private buy links off the chip itself, where you would have to meet someone in real life who was actually wearing the hoodie in order to be able to buy any of the remaining supply. Another concept that we think is really cool is something we did with the amazing Verite, which was by having an NFT linked inseparably to a physical, you actually port over all of that provenance that lives with the NFT to the physical item directly. And so in this case, she had this beautiful jacket that she wore in her He's Not You music video. And by tagging it, she was able to claim and own the NFT in her verite.eth address. And so anyone who looks at that jacket can know provably that Verite actually owned it and touched it. Instead of relying on more older techniques of maybe photo matching, where, you know, photos from the music video shoot have to be cross-referenced to that actual jacket. And in this case, we auctioned it off, and shout out to Ellie Day for being the auction winner. So the second way we tokenize the physical world is by allowing people who interact with our discs to mint a fresh NFT. And this has been deployed in event settings where you can attend a concert, a meetup, any event where you can memorialize your attendance by minting a POAP or guestbook token. And while it seems like a simple concept, it's very easy to start stacking additional rewards and access on top of this primitive. And again, we partnered with the amazing Verite to sort of test what's possible. So in her case, for her fall tour, we released this concept of a memories gallery after her tour. So 3 months after her tour was over, we were able to re-engage with people who came to the shows by providing this public gallery. But the commenting was limited to people who actually came to the shows. And she also had this amazing sound check footage produced where we also think, token gating premium content from the tour to people who attended the show is a powerful concept. And ultimately, this all comes down to being able to further tier the fan experience, where you never want to exclude anyone in the fan base. However, for the people who actually went to the show or bought the merch from the tour, it gives them extra value.
So thank you so much for listening. I hope we inspired you into thinking of some of these cool ideas for yourselves. We think NFTs are amazing in the physical world for both fans and artists, and we'd love to hear what you think. So you can reach us at contact@iyk.app or holler at us on Twitter. Thanks.
See ya.